Hey guys, James Wilson-Taylor here for Roxanne. We are backstage at 2000 Trees Festival 2024. Palm Reader on the lineup. The guys join me now. How are we doing, gentlemen?
Good.
Very well, thank you. How are you?
I'm not too bad. I'm not too bad. Nice to see you guys. So before we get into obviously reminiscing and saying goodbye and all these types of things, talk to me about trees a little bit, because I feel like this festival has played a very important part in your history. It seems like a festival that you guys really just love playing. It seems like the kind of perfect place to do a big show like the one you're about to do, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's for want of a better term, it's our spiritual home as a band. It's somewhere that the first time we came here, we were like, holy shit, this is it. Like, it's our favorite festival. We come here even if we're not playing.
Great.
I mean, we've turned up even when we weren't booked, and we ended up playing before.
Nice.
It is what it is. Like, it's the only place we wanted to end everything on. It was the first and really the only actually cemented idea when it came to planning the final tour. Was we're definitely playing the last show at 2000 Trees.
What is it about this festival? I mean, I love it, obviously, but can you put into words, like, what is it about this place that you think is so special? And
I think part of it is the setting. So being in, I think we're in the Cotswolds.
Right.
The area surrounding it is not like Reading. Sorry, it's not like Reading when you're like in the middle of town. Sure. And it sucks because Reading is a hole. Not sorry. It's everyone's relaxed here. The weather is always great, or I mean, it's overcast now. This is the worst it ever gets. It never rains. If you don't want to check out music,
I was about to say, you've just jinxed it, man. Come on. It would be hysterical if it
drive
actually
everyone
got
into
now.
the tent, which would be more people for our show. But if you don't want to watch music, you can just go and just sit, just look around, and it's just nice. Everyone's happy.
Yeah, great.
There's zero drama. The layout's great.
Yeah, really relaxed vibe, I would definitely agree with. Well, I mean, that's interesting that it was always kind of part of the plan for this to be the final show. So talk to me about kind of preparing that. Talk to me about putting together a set list, what kind of things you actually wanted to achieve with this final time out there.
I mean, well, there's certain songs that I think were just kind of a given in the set list. But we also put out like a poll on Instagram. Was it just Instagram, or was it?
I think it's a general poll.
Socials in general. So it's like it's a fan voted set list. Aside from the obvious songs that are just definitely going to be in there, which makes it feel even better. It was nice to see what songs you can see it with the reaction when you're playing live, but it was nice to actually see physically in terms of numbers, what songs people wanted to hear for the last time.
Luckily, they were pretty much the same as our favourites. So
Well, that's good, isn't it? It's nice when that one works out, for sure.
Yeah. Saved us learning a load of shit we didn't want to.
Yeah. Well, that's definitely a bonus. No more extra work on your plate. That's good. I mean, what's going to be nice as well, I think, is because it's a festival environment, like, yes, loads of your fans are going to be here anyway. I'm sure people probably discovered your band, like, just seeing them at Trees the first time. But what's going to be interesting is that might happen again tonight. There might be somebody here at Trees for the first time ever who's going to see your final show and maybe isn't that familiar with Palm Reader. That's got to be kind of a nice feeling as well, like bringing new fans into the fold for, they can go back and listen, and that'd be kind of a cool moment, I think.
That happened with me not seeing them live, but with My Name Is Calla. They put out that record, I want to say Animal Chorus, I think it was called. And I heard it on release. I was like, Jesus Christ, this is fucking amazing. And then went, just go on the socials, and they were just like, thanks for everything, here's our record, we're done. And I was like, I've totally fucking missed the boat on this band, and it's sometimes it happens, and it's like, yeah. But then it's kind of like the only time I saw them. Sorry, my mic control is horrendous. It's kind of like a funny anecdote. Just go, the first time I love that band, but the first time I saw them was the last show they ever played, and that's also kind of cool.
Yeah, there's something nice about that in a way, isn't there?
Because
it's like
they didn't see us in Selby,
right?
Twice, or any other dog and arsehole pub in our formative years, but it's cool.
But I think that's the challenge of, like I say, like a festival set like this is like, it's great, it's fan voted and all these kind of things, but at the same time, it's going to have certain staples of what you always want a Palm Reader show to be, where you're going to be able to welcome in those new people as well, right? It's going to still have the kind of energy to it. Or does it feel like, I don't know, does it feel like you're proper doing something extra special for the last one, or does it feel like, there's a certain level of business as usual, I suppose?
Yeah, in terms of like executing songs, it has to be the best we've ever played it. But there's a whole load of emotional release I think we're bringing to this one show, which we couldn't bring to any other, because it is like after today, that's it.
Yeah.
There's no do-overs. Just have to lay it all out on the table.
Absolutely. Something beautiful about that, though. It's really, really nice.
For the longest time, if we ever played a bad show, it was like, okay, well, next time we're in the city, it'll be better anyway. But there isn't that anymore. That it's just, it kind of has to be. And it was the same on the tour that we just played.
Course.
Luckily, I personally feel like I played very well on that tour. I feel like everyone else played really well on that. Like, every single show was fucking incredible.
Great.
And I've got a feeling that tonight will be a similar thing. I mean, my voice is fairly haggard from that tour still, but I'm not really too worried about it, because like Andy said, it's that emotional release. I think there's going to be so much going on that at that point no one's picking apart whether or not you're singing it like it is on the record.
No, got that.
You know, it's not like you have to perform to promote anymore. It's not that. It's just a celebration, and it's a coming together of over a decade's worth of fandom and collectively like musicianship on stage as well. There's people that are playing that are very new to the band. There's members that were in it from the very beginning. We've got like people coming on stage and playing that. It's going to be one of those things where I don't think I'm going to be able to hold it together, to be perfectly honest.
Understandably so. That I do think that if you're not able to hold it together, or if the voice does go at any point, I think there might be a few people who know the words in the crowd. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I think they might carry you through on this one. The celebration is a nice way of putting it, though, as well. This is not it's not a sad goodbye in a way. This is going to be a nice kind of party vibe in a lot of ways, which is very, very cool. And on that note, I'm going to let you guys go and get ready for this massive, massive show. But genuinely, an absolute pleasure as always. Have a great one. We will catch up soon on whatever that may be. All right, good to see you guys.
Thank you.
Palm reader, everybody.